It is just about to turn 9/18. Healing Together, a mental health and wellness fair, is returning for a third year. Chinyere Aragizo, one of the board members of our mental health collective, joins us now. All right, good morning to you. Thank you for being in studio. Can you talk about what you guys have planned for the wellness fair this year?
Yeah, so it is going to be on Saturday, May 3rd from 12 to 5 p.m. at the Boys and Girls Club on Madison.
Okay.
And it's our third year. We're just happy to be back. The main purpose is just making sure that we let the community know that we're here, we're providing culturally responsive therapy services, and actually, our mental health collective, we started off with a directory of providers, therapists, counselors, and we realized that mental health is impacted by so much more. So now we've grown, we have speech pathologists, neuropathic doctors, and there's going to be a bunch of vendors around the table so that folks can see what we have in our community and what they need to, whatever they need help with, we probably have it.
Yeah, it's nice that there's, one place, I guess, for this fair that you can find all of those resources for whatever you might have. What was the idea, or how did this idea come to be where you guys were like, we need a mental health fair like this?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a new concept.
Yeah.
Mental health fairs have been happening in the city, but for us, we are a newer organization. And so we've done our promos. Most of our things during the pandemic were very provider-centered, but the community doesn't know we're there unless we tell them. So this is really our big way every year of getting community together.
Okay, well, can you talk about the need in our community for mental health services? What are you guys seeing, and why is this important that you guys have resources like this for our community here?
Yeah, I think every year the need seems to be growing. I'm not going to get into all the nitty-gritty of funding and everything like that, but I'm really excited for some of the community conversations that were going to be happening. Things like helping overstimulated parents have self-compassion and how to navigate those kind of things, strengthening family bonds and well-being, body acceptance, just a lot of very relevant topics.
Yeah, it seems like it's very relevant, seeing as how in the last several years the conversation around mental health has really changed, making it more accepting to kind of talk about those things. Do you think that's kind of why more people are comfortable with talking about how they're feeling, just because of, the conversation around mental health has changed a lot?
It definitely has. I think that the more we talk about it, the more comfortable folks are getting. But I also think people are getting a little braver because it's still scary to talk about these things. But luckily we have a community that if you get to the help you need, it's accepting and it's affirming, and you're able to take a little more steps, right? Baby steps move us forward.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. Okay, let's talk about the fair. I know that you had said things have kind of changed from the beginning in terms of what you guys provide at these fairs during the pandemic versus now. What would you say has changed over the last 3 years?
I mean, it's a lot more interactive.
Okay.
So on top of having all the vendors, we're gonna be having a bounce house for the kids, face painting, acupuncture, just a lot of tickets and giveaways, household items, that's a big one. Last year, the Brita filters were very popular. I can't tell you what's going to be there this year. You're going to have to come and see.
Okay, a little bit of a sneak peek there. Okay, how can people get in on some of those things?
Just come anytime between 12 to 5 p.m. 4:30, we will be breaking for a community yoga session. Very excited with Valerie James Fitness.
Okay.
But just come enjoy.
Okay, let's talk about some of the classes, maybe that yoga session there. What was the inspiration to have something like that here? Was it just like, oh, you know what, this could be fun for people to be a part of? Why did you guys decide to have that at the fair?
Well, like I said, we expanded our directory offerings, and she's actually a part of our directory.
Okay.
And so we can tell people all the time what we have, but why not show them? Why not let them have an actual experience so that they know what there is to offer?
Yeah, let's talk about the services that your organization provides. What else can people expect, outside of the fair? If they need your services, what sort of services can they look to you guys for?
Okay, so I want to make sure that I frame it that we are a collective.
Okay.
So we don't have in-house services, but we get all the providers together so that, like you said, there's a one-stop shop of where you can go and look for it. So you can check us out at rmhc.org, and you can browse our directory and look for whatever you need. It's very user-friendly.
And we're taking a look at your website here. So I think that's really interesting because, you know, I think when you are looking for any sort of mental health help, it's very difficult to kind of find exactly what you need. Would you say that you guys are more so of an organization that kind of points people in the right direction?
Yes.
Okay.
But also, we have the things in-house, right?
Okay.
So I think people are used to getting a phone number or a pamphlet and then having to find where that thing is, versus we're here, you can find us through this directory. If one of us isn't the right fit, we more than likely have an idea of who could be.
Yeah.
Because it's really community-based, right? We're having these conversations, we're building these relationships.
Yeah, and it's as simple as, you know, making a phone call maybe to another provider to get somebody else help.
Yeah.
How often would you say that you guys are able to find help for somebody that might not be a service that you guys provide in-house at, or, you know, a service that you might not know about in your collective there? How often would you guys say you guys are able to kind of help those people find where they need to go?
I can't give you a statistic, but I will
Yeah.
say that every day we're having, we also have an internal mechanism of sorts. And so every day either someone is seeking a resource and making that connection, or if it's someone outside of the collective, we still have built that connection where we're like, we feel comfortable referring you to this person. We believe that you're gonna have a good experience there. So it's not going in blind.
Okay, if someone's watching this right now at home, what is one thing you want them to take away from maybe the event that's happening or just the Mental Health Collective?
Just one thing,
Or it could be a couple things,
A
however
couple
you want to
things.
however you want to hash that up.
that there is help.
Yeah.
That there is support. That community is very important. We want to make sure that, yes, obviously we believe in therapy and we believe in services, but community is also a support mechanism.
Yeah.
And so it has to go hand in hand.
Yeah, why is it important to have that community mechanism? Just for maybe someone's feeling isolated watching at home, why is community so important?
I think we're often fed messages about you kind of got to do it on your own. That's what strength is. But humans weren't made for that. Nobody's an island. Everybody has support in some way.
Alrighty, and let's go ahead and put that graphic back on the screen so we can see that it is Saturday, May 3rd, 12 to 5 at the Boys and Girls Club there, and it's free to attend.
Yes.
So if you want to get out there, you don't have to pay any sort of, do you have to
Nope.
sign up at all, or can you just show up?
You can just show up. Now, we will have waivers for that bounce house.
Okay, yeah,
So-
hold on everybody, make sure you sign that waiver. What about for the yoga class? Probably not, I don't know.
It's free. It's
Okay.
definitely free.
Okay.
You don't have to participate if movement in crowds is not your thing.
Okay.
We do have other things.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Well, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
thanks
And
for having
again,
me.
we'll have those details again for you on 13 Plus on the app as well as 13onyourside.com.